Hello and welcome back to Railway Empire. We're back in Japan and I want to thank you down in the comments as we're missing a signal, rightly pointed out, at the entrance, the southern entrance to Chiba, which is why we've got that backlog of passenger trains or passenger and mail trains up there. What will happen is, if you don't put a signal here, these are locked out until this train returns for that entire journey. So we're blocking our trains here. It needs to be two-way. That means that in future, these guys won't wait for this train. So that should fix it. Obviously, it's going to reserve the block already. Just as it... Did we fix the train by doing that? That'd be a sneaky thing, wouldn't it? Stick a signal in and your train works. We've got a lot to do, haven't we? Tasks. We've got to get this rice delivered. Now, we have a few places to deliver rice to. Let's have a look. We own that one. I would like to own this one, unfortunately. It's level 2. And we don't have the greatest amount of funds. How much is it going to cost us? Well, it's at 100% now. And that would only cost us 219,000 yen. That's not bad, is it? Let's get us that. Now we have, what is that? 40% in water, sand and lubricant, which is going to help us out no end. We don't want our trains backed up, do we? I'm wondering if this will drop. Well, it's maxed out now, so possibly. If we do see that drop, I think it's worth buying this before we deliver it. We've still got until 1873. I don't want to dwell on it too much. But in the long run, this is going to make us money, isn't it? If we do grab it. Oh, it is dropping. There we go. We'll see how low it goes. We've got 250,000 in the bank. Almost. Yes, there we go. Should we grab it there? I don't think it's going to go much lower. If it does, then, well... it's not too bad, is it? We're going to make money from this immediately, aren't we? So, it'll be good. Ah, it went down to 14.2. Is it going to go down to 0? This is why I don't play the stock market. Oh no, it's going back up again. We could have maybe got it at its lowest point, but I think I'll take 28. Yeah, there we go. It's shooting right back up. And we should be earning from this. There's all the information down there. On the balance sheet. Right, we should get delivering. We can hook up here, couldn't we? I'd like to double track this. Then we can have a train delivering down to Tokyo and to Saitama. There goes our train to the farms here. We might be able to get a larger station in between these two, which would be nice. I would like to set up some sort of freight line. We're going to have a warehouse network along the sides of cities, as well as the city-to-city freight lines, and of course our passenger lines. Our warehouse network could probably share the same freight lines so that we could have express and commuter trains. I know it's a bit of a bold plan this early on. We'll see how it goes. We do want a conductor though, don't we? We do have quite a few. That's a freight train, isn't it? No, that's... oh, he's already got a conductor on. Is this the other one? No, that's freight. Oh, he's still stuck behind him. And he doesn't have a conductor, so we'll put you on there. And let's get this hooked up. Make use of our brand new rice farm that we just bought. I think we can get away starting out with a small train station here. Going direct. It's going to cost a bit to get across this river. It's going to be worth it in the long... oh yeah, we need to double track it as well, don't we? Otherwise this is going to be a right nightmare. 1% grade, that's nice. 62,000. We'll get that in. And then we'll double track this. Hopefully. And that will make our lives a bit easier in the future. Can we afford this? We can. Look at that. It's beautiful. Right. Then what we can do is signal this up. We do still need water tower on here, which is a little bit pricey. What I'm thinking of doing is returning this that way. And we can possibly exchange freight then between Tokyo and Saitama. Is this a passenger and mail only? No. So we can change that to passenger and mail only. We're about to get production of noodles underway. Is it noodles? Yes, it's noodles. But it's going to cost us quite a bit. Let's get us a freight train. Equipped with a security guard. One that doesn't have one. Do you have one? No, you don't. There we go. Lovely. Got you on. It's all go, isn't it? All go. I do like power. We'll be able to buy him, so we'll research him soon, because we're slowly getting to the point where we can separate freight and passengers. Okay, let's get this line set up. I think we can also... Goodness me, the staff today. I like to put these on freight. And the power ones on passenger trains. I think that's a freight train. Yes, there we go. Get you an engineer on there. Yes, we've got problems here as well, haven't we? Because we do not have a maintenance building or a water tower or supply tower. So we'll get those put in, and then that will be ready for this train. We should possibly signal this up as well, one way. There we go. And then we can maybe have 2 trains running that. Yeah, he's slow due to missing components. He might repair now as well, if we're lucky. Lovely. He's repairing. Right, let's get another one of our freight train. In fact, our new freight train can probably manage that. What's going on here? Japan's first daily newspaper published. Is that another newspaper reporting that Japan have a newspaper? Newspaper inception. There we go. Right, let's get up and running, shall we, to Tokyo with freight. That should do. What we don't want to do, or do we? Do we want to take some items? Because they do want it. I mean, we get it from here, so it was the sake. Oh, grand, stop it. They do want the alcoholic beverage. There we go. So we can leave them to their own devices there. We do want it freight only. And we'll get our class 150 on there with a security guard. And you should fill up with rice. There we go. And this should start our rice delivery for this task here. We're still in 1871. It's not going to take long, especially if we hook this one up too. We could send this around the bottom there. We don't have really enough money yet to make this more complicated than it already is. You see, we've already got an issue down here. What I might do once these have dropped off is upgrade this to a signal controlled station so our trains can bypass each other if need be. Especially since this is our only... I believe it's our only maintenance yard because they're expensive. Yeah, so it would make sense to upgrade this. What are you doing in there? Are you stuck? Are you broken? Oh, what's happened to him? He's just sat there doing nothing. That's a little bit worrying. Is that a bug? Have I found a bug? I haven't seen a bug like that for ever. It says it's being unloaded. You're not though, are you? You're just sat there. This might be a good time to upgrade this because it looks like our train's broke. We're deleting this and we're going to set it all up nicely. In fact, reset all the trains because they're a bit of a mess anyway. Completely redo this. And we'll get us a nice big station in there. You can fit in here. Well, we want you that way round. And we've got to be careful about the lay of the land here. How close can we get you? There? Close enough. There we go. We'll get that up there. Will you connect? Oh, nearly 3%? It may be worth replanning all of that anyway. Because we're coming from a slightly different angle up here. There we go. 1% as well. Slightly more expensive, but worth it. We will be upgrading all of our stations. up to signal controlled ones, and then we can expand easier and have many more trains than we can deal with at the moment. We're already struggling. Can we afford to do Chiba as well? Because Chiba's going to be a bit of an issue, especially if we introduce more freight down here with the rice. And we're going to be needing this, I think, at some point. Depends when Chiba's going to upgrade, really. Well, do you know what? Let's get it done. This is going to be a lot easier to manage for the new routes that we got. We get that along the... Is this the sea? Or is it a lake? It is the sea, isn't it? Yeah. Could we maybe angle that better? Well, I don't know. That's fine, isn't it? We can get that there. Cancel that. That's a nice little short journey. Well, that went better than expected. Don't forget about this, though. And do not forget to signal up. Otherwise, we'll have issues with trains running wherever they like and blocking each other. We will need to put the supply towers back in as well. And we'll get one in there. And we'll get one just there. There we go. Isn't that better already? We do have a maintenance yard on here, don't we? Not yet. Ooh. We'll be able to afford it shortly. That's fine. How's our freight train doing? You're not carrying anything back, but that's fine. We do not mind. They probably won't have much demand for it yet. Let's see if our trains are fixed. I hope so. Did I put a large one in here? That's bold. That was supposed to be a small one. Although, saying that, no, in hindsight, that's probably a good idea. Right, let's get you with a maintenance yard in. The reason why this is probably a good move, even if it was a mistake, it being our only maintenance building, will work out quite well. Because all of our trains will be stopping in Tokyo to get repaired. Right, how are we doing now? 8. We need to be a bit quicker than that, don't we? Oh yes, oh dear grand, what have you not done? Well, we couldn't afford it, so it doesn't really matter. We need to get you in here. Oh yeah, we've got to think about that in the future. We'll just send you in. Well, you could have individual lines, really. I'm going to put you in the middle, like that. And then what we can do is hook up the rice here into Chiba as well. Another conductor. We have a passenger only here, don't we? On the Tokyo to Saitama route. There we go. Is it you? Yes, it is. Let's get you a conductor as well. More money for us. Hopefully we get some more spies today. Now we can get this mixed freight train going. Who wants rice? Well, everybody wants rice, don't they? Hooking this up is going to make us a little bit more money, isn't it? There we go. And what do we need? Yes, we need another signal on here. And then we can bypass. We don't have to worry about assigning platforms. We have the money. What do we want to do with this one? It's rice. I feel like doubling up on rice up here. If we just go something like that. That should be good enough for now. Until we've got our proper freight network set up. There we go. We've got points to spend. Research points already. We still don't have it separated, although we are close. Reduce. We do have a few train personnel. I'm going to take that. Auctioneer was that? Not really worried about an auctioneer this early on. In fact, I never really buy them. It's hard to time them. I guess you can keep them in your back pocket. There we go. What you're taking there. Full train of rice. It'd be interesting to see what you do. I'm also intrigued to see whether our passenger train gets stuck unloading, which was a little bit bizarre. They should be spread out more now as well. Let's keep an eye on him. Being unloaded. Being loaded, thankfully. Right, now we have some money in the bank. Did we ever put a... yes, we did. a maintenance building there. So if we do make this the same station, not that one because that's huge, as that, I think we can set up our freight run, and then next time around we can unlock the express trains. We could do with another train running this, couldn't we? I know it goes into Saitama and comes back out, which is not necessarily needed, but at some point we're going to empty this, aren't we? No, we're not. We're on top of it. Look at that. And of course, we're earning money. 53,000 profit so far. Oh, we've got a choice to make, and we know what that choice is, or I do know what that choice is. We're going to make fabrics. Yes, weaving factory. And we can stick that. Let's put it on the coast there. Now, what we can do is change this to be a bigger station and hook both of these in. In fact, we've got the money to do it now. Look at that. Let's get that deleted and get us a bigger station. Probably just a 2 platform. There we go. Excellent. Just about squeeze in, don't we? And that can just hook back in there. Go, lovely. Whether we need 2, I don't know at the moment. I think 1's good enough. We do have plenty of money. Hopefully, our train sorts itself out, our freight train. Otherwise, we're in a bit of bother again. What did it do with that train? Which train are you? Yeah, you're fine. You could do with being the same station as these. So when he leaves, I'll sort that out as well. I don't think... Oh, no, there we go. He's fixed it himself. Yes, excellent. Well, between these two cities, we could definitely have 4 tracks, couldn't we? And along here... Oh, there's another train pulling in. It's going to be hard to find a gap. We can delete up to this water tower, though, and keep the track structure, because I like this grade we've got through here. How's our... Oh, we can take out another loan.
These transports took days until recently. Now it is only a matter of hours. Excellent. The first railways are very impressive. His Imperial Majesty is delighted by this rapid progress. You have permission to expand your ventures to the regions north of here.
Well, this might be a good time to take out a loan or recycle our bonds, as we need to buy some regions, and we do need to gain access to another city to start making some more money, as well as get this up quicker. All of these next 3 tasks are 1874, which we've got a little bit of time. Well, we'll see. We'll get straight to work on that. Let's get this Sterling. We've got an express train, because I believe it is now time. Got to listen to the whistle, haven't we? Lovely train. We have got to do that, haven't we? Has it not shown? Oh, maybe not. There we go. There's the little tank engine. Class 3B. Is it a tank engine? This one is, isn't it? That's a tank engine, surely. But anyway, back to here. We've got plenty of money. Technically, we don't need the loans, but I'm going to take them out regardless, because it makes expansion a whole lot easier. Let's get that loan and then pay these 2 off. Recycle them. And then we'll get another one there. And it takes us, for the first time, over 1 million. We have got 3 gold ticks so far. It's a good start. I believe this next bit is going to be a little bit more tricky. Oh yeah, look, we definitely need a better station here, don't we? Yes, we're all sorts of backed up, which isn't surprising, because they can get through Tokyo and Chiba really quickly. But once they get here, it's a bit of a snarl up. We do have the signal, though. Where would we buy? Where would we buy? It'd be kind of nice to get the wood. Yes. What are the areas? Well, this would give us wood and access to some soybeans down there and meto. Oh, as well as some goodies at the top. It would cost us 604,000. It's possibly the most expensive. Could we buy that before all this happens? And still upgrade as well. 42% production at the moment. How much will that cost us? 160. Will it drop? I'm hoping it drops. It's at maximum. So
the troubled memories of journeys past dissolve in the steam of your locomotives and set the stage for a wave of enthusiasm.
250,000 yen. Quarterly revenue from passengers. We've done that already. This one's gonna happen, isn't it? Anyway, get back to here. It looks like it's... Oh, quick! Buy it. It's going up. We missed out on the 14% production again. It's okay. We got it done. I'll grab it at that. It's not a bad price because we're going to be using it now, aren't we? Immediately for Chiba. Yeah, is this a good idea to set up our network too? I think so. We've got to buy this region. Do you have a factory? You do. You've also got soy sauce, is that? Well, both of these are going to be using soybeans there. That's nice. Yes, I've made my mind up. Let's get this. Ibaraki? Ibaraki. And we'll start off with a little bit of freight. Let's get us just a normal sized warehouse. We'll put it outside of town, I think. Yes. And we can sort of angle it that way, can't we? It's going to be very close to town. There we go. Get you up there. What you going to store in here?
Before your arrival in Japan, I visited the Western states with a high-ranking delegation to help become a good servant and advisor in His Imperial Majesty's efforts for a new and modern Japan.
Was he distracting me there because it worked? Do we need these as a requirement for our cities? Yes, we do. Okay, well then that might be a good idea to just store those rather than having that train running backwards and forwards. I don't think we need to store octopus in here. Octopoda? Octopuses? All of them correct? No, I don't think we do. We are delivering from here. I should have bought this. I still can buy it quickly. It's at 0%. I know, we're going through our money pretty quickly. But it should start increasing how much we're earning. There we go. That's fine. We own all of the things there. Now, one thing we could put in here is the end product, which is going to be... We can put cloth in there. What else will we need in here? We've got that going in there. Our, is that soybeans? Yeah, soybeans going in there. What else should we have in here? What do you produce? Well, we could put your soy sauce in there, really. Since you've got access to it. There we go. That's 3. We can also increase the size of this later on. We can have this run round as a freight line for now. And what we can do is hopefully join in. Oh, it's beautiful if you go in there. There. Join in there from our warehouse rather than have multiple connections at the moment. Temporary solution, isn't it? This is going to be a long journey. I think it's going to be worth hooking up, isn't it? Let's get you hooked up. Supply tower. We just want a small train station. We're going to have this running up to Mito there. We've got to hook that place up as well, haven't we, to the rest of our network. Is that even required? What distance is that? 21 miles. Can we make that a little shorter? Not really. It just looks shorter. Surely that's a little shorter. Not by much. 45k. We can almost afford it. Then we can get that up and running. It's just going to be back and forth from the warehouse, but it should be delivering straight to Chiba as well. I think we'll double check on that. There we go. We've got that in. We'll need a signal at the end. We may need more than one train. There's no point double tracking at the moment. What we will need definitely is a maintenance yard on there at some point. But let's just start with getting a train running from here to here. Freight only. Lovely. And we'll get you on there. Soon we'll separate our passenger lines. Once we've got this upgraded, I think it started to sort itself out. And it might be worth hooking... No, it's probably not worth hooking these up to the freight yard. Maybe. We could just send it round here, though. There we go. We're starting delivering our first soybeans there. So that should bump up production. Do we have any more towns that have upgraded? Not yet. Can we build this yet? Almost. I'd like to do it before we go. Can we afford it? I think we can, can't we? Yes, just reset that train. It'll be fine. Get you deleted. Get you deleted. And put in a nice signal controlled station. See if we can't line it up perfectly with the existing track. Close enough, right? There we go. Look at that, guys. Our infrastructure is definitely getting better. There we go. Don't forget your signals. Two-way. And re-signal here. And, oh, we don't need another one. Let's put some more in anyway. And yes, there we go. Hopefully they sort themselves out there. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. We should start seeing this fill up with goodies. It's using it straight away. We did get some money from that train. It dropped it off to Chiba. That's good, isn't it? Given that then, would dropping off... No. I was going to say, would dropping off the plant fibers at the warehouse give it to Chiba, but I think you need to have this accept the plant fibers, which would be a little bit of a waste. We can spend some research points. I guess we could go into here. Yeah, let's have some more passengers ready for our express trains. Do we have everything set up now? We're going to need to make a weird little thing out here, aren't we? We're going to have to go kind of out that way and then back in. We can tidy it up in a second. There we go. Let's get you like that. Can we get you not so steep? Come on. Come on. There. Oh, I saw a 2. There's a 2 right there and it looks nice. Get in. Many bridges on this one. I guess we didn't need the extra bridge, but I'll take it considering how cheap it was. There we go. Now we've got a freight line, haven't we? One there. One there. Yeah, we can fit another one in there. It'll be fine. It releases the next train quicker, doesn't it? And we haven't even signaled this up. Not that anything is happening really at the moment. We need to block that off. Get this bit signaled up as well. Guys, there we go. Do we have signals here? Yes, we do. We do have them there. Let's quickly set up our trains so they're not all on the same piece of track. We want you to start using some waypoints. I would like these to... After the fish... Which fishing port is that? That one. I'd like you to use this track and have our express trains in the middle. Or would our freight would be better, wouldn't it? No, because of this here. Yes, I almost fluffed it. Right, you're going on the outside. No. We're going... Yes? No, that should be... No, it's after Yokohama there. Yes, there we go. Perfect. And then after Tokyo, you need to be on that side. And then over here, you're going to be out on that line. So that's after Tokyo there. You need to be on that side. And then after Chiba, yes, I will take that. What is that? Forkwinot. Careful how you say that. Anytime to... Oh, I could have closed that actually and continued. You go there and you're going back that way. Keep all our trains separate. Take a quick look at the Forkwinot. There she is. That's another express train, in fact, isn't it? So we can use that. Might as well get us an engineer and a stoker. And where's the rest of our freight trains? You are still going the wrong way. Do we have 2? Oh, I didn't accept it, guys. I'm such a plonker. I got distracted with the Forquenaut. Or have we got 2 running here? I don't think we do. There we go. Nicely edited out. I fixed that in record speed. And yes, we've got you, analyst. Of course, we don't need you just yet. We should end it there, guys, I think. Otherwise, we're going to be here all day. Well, no, we'll set this up. Come on. Get them all on the freight line. And then we'll get the changes made. So after Chiba, you want to be on that outside line. And then after Tokyo, that outside line. Same over here. So that's after Yokohama, you want to be on that line. After Tokyo 2, you want to be just there. This time, accept it. We've got that one as well. No, we've done that one. That's lovely. Yokohama, no, that's passenger. But since that is a passenger train, let's get us... Is that a... Yes? No? This one looks better. Ooh, what do we have on? This one has got better tractive power. So better acceleration, perhaps. Let's go for it. We'll get you on. Perhaps we can do a different one somewhere else. And that would be the other one, wouldn't it? We'll get you on as well. You need to be that. It does 58 miles an hour, is that? Perfect. Alright guys, that is it. We're on board our brand new express train. We'll tidy up the remaining... There's only one more freight train, I think, that uses the passenger line that we have now, our fast line. And we'll start expanding. Yeah, we'll start expanding our freight network. Probably get some more warehouses hooked up and try and figure out how they're going to deliver between each other. We are going to have to deliver 2 cities as well as warehouses. But if we can share freight lines in places, that's going to be nice for us, isn't it? And then all of our passenger lines can share the same line. We'll have room for another passenger line over in that station over there, our second station in Tokyo. So this is just the short one. Although it might be able to go up to Mito as well. No, we'll use the outside one for that. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. And until next time, take care.